Everybody's got a price.
The World Wrestling Federation Tag Team
Everybody's
Champions,
gonna pay.
$1 Million Man Ted DiBiase,
The $1 Million
IRS
Man
Money Incorporated.
always gets his way.
I hope you tax cheats paid your taxes on time this year. Because if you didn't, you're gonna be paying some real stiff penalties. Their opponents and challengers at a total combined weight of 852 pounds. Earthquake, Typhoon, the Natural Disaster.